Oh. Let's talk about this. So Polo G has something to say about No Jumper, and I wanted to see what the chat thought, because in the comments people were disagreeing with Polo G, but you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Because he posted on his Instagram story, and this relates to me too, because I'm like a media outlet, right? And I have thought about paying for interviews, because say if you got like a big, if I got Trippy on a stream, like, you know how much that would boost my career? Or like, I mean, he was technically on a stream and he kicked me out, you know the whole deal, okay? But if I got like Uzi or some shit, paid like a quick, I don't know, 20 rats, it's almost like a feature, right? But at the same time, it's like promo when you're on a big platform such as No Jumper, but we'll get into that in a second. But he said that's why certain platforms you're invited to as a rapper or entertainer you should charge for, because we helping them build their platform, we get paid for everything else. But that is, some people got historic interviews that garner a lot of attention, especially if you going up there indicting yourself. It could at least help with the lawyer money. And that's true, like for the DJ Vlad interviews where they like legit snitching on themselves. I mean, you know what, if it is like a feature when these rappers go on the interviews, then why not get paid, right? Or give them like a back end, like a royalty of the YouTube revenue, because we get paid more. Our cost per 1,000 views on YouTube and Spotify, and podcasting is actually higher than what artists get paid per stream. But at the same time, if you're like a No Jumper and you got like 3 million, by the way, this was in a response to Adam22 making $1 million per month just off No Jumper. Now, I don't know if that's straight profit, but holy shit, bro is making fucking bands. Now I understand why he don't give a fuck what anybody say with him doing porn, because he's making so much more money than everybody else, potentially even academics, because he said he was making almost $1 million with Plug Talk, which is the podcast he got with his girl, where he literally fucks even more porn stars on camera and monetizes from it. Like, of course, why would he give a fuck about anything if he's making so much money? Feel me? He is not fumbling any bags, bro. But then, so Polo G was on Aiden Ross like the day before, acting all awkward as shit. And the only reason he's on Aiden Ross, which is like a very similar cosign to No Jumper, yeah, it's not an interview, but it's like a stream, which is, you know, parallel. Why is Polo G saying this about No Jumper when he's the one, like, not clout chasing, because obviously he might even be bigger than Aiden Ross, but he's going on another platform to get exposure. That's the only reason he's doing it. So I just don't understand it. And shout out Johnny Socket for the donation. Am I wrong though? Polo's not even that good? Well, he be streaming like crazy. And he just got Kai Cenat. All these media platforms, he is literally using media platforms. He got Kai Cenat in his music video trailer, and I believe his music video. And that's like, all the kids watch Kai Cenat. He's a huge streamer and YouTuber. So, it's the same shit. But then again, there's just more risk of looking stupid, because rappers don't do as well with interviews because they're maybe not the best spoken people. But here's what Johnny Socket said.
Johnny Socket super chatted $5. Depends on the person. If I really like you, I might, but you shouldn't just expect that. Hella arrogant.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out the business of paying people for interviews, because again, I would like to get some bigger people on the channel and like actually interview them, or like, not, I don't want to do interviews, but I want to do podcasts, like ask them about real shit, not like just the classic, so where are you from? How'd you start music? Because I feel like people who watch me already know all the ins and outs of certain rappers. Got to ask the deeper questions. But I wouldn't mind paying people, especially if it gives them an incentive, because a lot of these rappers just be capped, you know, like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll like see you in LA whenever we meet up. But it's like, if you really want to get the ball rolling, it's like, okay, here's 10 racks right here. There's 10 racks right there. You come out here, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the problem with me and rappers is that they already know I'm going to talk about them. So that's why they don't hop on here. And I could get certain rappers, but it's the ones that I want to talk about. They're the ones that don't do interviews, but that's the reason we talk about them so much. So it's the world we live in, man. Start a podcast, name the Bobcast. I don't know how I would do a podcast. It would either be on this channel, or I would do one that's not. I don't want to do a podcast just completely about music. I want to do a podcast about like just life. It'll obviously encompass music, and I want to have artists on, but I want to move it into like not a no jumper lane, but social media, just cool people that is, I guess, adjacent to rappers and whatnot. Just people that we all fuck with. You know what I mean? Kings hates underground rap. Well, I like underground rap. Having underground rappers on would be sick, but that's why I gotta like get out more. I gotta go to these music festivals, get a quick interview, but I don't want to get ran up on, bro, because I don't have many friends within this social media shit. I mean, like, obviously I'm cool with people, but like people that roll with me, I don't have a big crew. Like, all my friends are like corporate people. Like, they're not gonna go to a music festival for underground rappers and like accompany me, especially when I'm at risk to potentially get like stabbed or jumped by like so that's why I don't go to these things. Plus, it's just like, is it really worth it when I can just stream and make videos? You feel me?